What's good, gang? Yo, here in the lab right now. Got a special guest. That man, Podcast Poppy. You feel? Hey, so check it out. We got this joint, right? It's called Pray For Me. You guys might have heard it. It's on Spotify. It's running up, going crazy. And we're going to give you guys a little rewind on how that track came to fruition. Because it did not start off how it ended up. You will be surprised. You will be amazed. So real talk, just to break it down, I had hit Harmon and was like, yo, bro, throw me something to sample and let's get one going on. And bro pitched me a joint, and I'm gonna let you run that. What song was it, bro?
54 Ultra.
54 Ultra is the band?
I think that's the song title. Should I look at it?
Bro, we don't even know who we stealing from. That's the type of bandits we are.
Well, I was in the
Black Flag Bandits.
I was on a tip of just listening to oldies and shit for a minute. Like, I mean, I always gotta go into that. And then, you know, the algorithm will just pitch you stuff, and then I'll go, like, looking for shit.
Bro, he found it the moment I told him, like, hey, bro, look for something to sample. The first song he came across, he snagged.
Yeah, no, it's called 54 Ultra, and it's called Heaven Knows.
Oh, Heaven Knows,
so
right.
54 Ultra, it's called Heaven Knows.
So 54 Ultra is the group. The song is called Heaven Knows.
White people who know how to play some funk.
Hey, sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's white.
Those are some of my favorite white boys, bro. They know they got that groove. You gotta get that groove like Jamiroquai.
Like Ambrosia, like Hall & Oates.
Yeah, Hall & Oates. Yeah, they got that groove.
It's like they're the Larry Birds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's Magic Johnson, there's Larry Bird. You gotta have them both, you know?
Hey, but it's always showtime.
And since Harmon's black and white.
I'm not white, dude.
Bro, you're from Lodi. You hear how he just said he couldn't even say the whole thing. Like, he knew he couldn't.
Because I remember you're white, bro.
I'm not white. I still don't even know what I am. That's kind of crazy, bro. This shirt's white.
Yeah.
I barely ever wear white. Hey, but check it out. So we snagged it from 54 Ultra. According to Harmon, there's some badass white boys. They killed it. So yeah, he pitched that to me. I sampled it, sent it back, dude. We had lyrics blazing immediately, right? And we had the full song. And I'm not gonna lie, like when it comes to my production and stuff, especially when I'm sampling, I get a little like I'm a little insecure, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, damn, bro, is this even a tight ass song? So then I hit my boy. He's a producer. He's also white. Slater. Shouts to Slater. Since we're talking about race, we pulling race cards all over today, thanks to Harmon. Hey, but Slater, you're so dope, bro. Harmon thought you were black. That's how tight you are, bro. When that beat came, he was like, bro, who's this nit? You know what I'm saying? I was like, chill, bro. His name's Slater. Hey, nah, but for real. So yeah, I got a little like insecure, like, dang, bro, like, you know, I booked this session at the press, you know, I got everybody coming. I couldn't just pull the MPC out, had to call the big guns. My boy Slater, the beat you sent us is banging, bro, and I love it. And so that's kind of where it went. And then the song, it grew like that. But again, this is where it started. This is the foundation of it. This is the backbone of it. You know, how did you feel when it was just in this original form? Were you cool with it like that?
Yeah, I was too, and then it was kind of tough to like rap on because it went in a different way. Like the song I sent you, like it's kind of like almost a love song, you know, and then you kind of made it into like almost like not even like loving yourself, but kind of like inspiration, like, you know, moving forward. So it took me to a different place lyrically where I'm like, okay, I can't just like talk about some regular stuff, and I had to really like look within, you know, think about it. And there was no real lyrics of like, you know, just no bullshit lyrics. There's no like filler lyrics in it and everything like that. And that's kind of like what I appreciated from your verse, and then the whole not cussing thing. So I took that as a challenge too as well. So, and then like you said, we couldn't clear it, or I mean, I don't know what it was. And then just doing it in the studio, like a bigger sound, bigger vibe. And it kind of switched to that because that's how we ended up getting the hook and everything from Culture.
Man, shouts to Culture on the hook. Yeah, that was on the spot. On the spot. It was all vibes. Yeah. You know, shouts to Funky. He was in there barking. Like, it was wild, man. Everybody was throwing out good energy.
It was definitely a vibe. Everyone was feeling it. Everybody was liking it. We all hung out a little bit too, drank a couple beers, you know. Well, I did. I know he didn't.
I'm still sober. 4 years and counting. Who's counting?
But yeah, so it was chill, man. It was just like, we all kind of would just appreciate it, like, oh damn, this was a cool thing we did here.
It was sick, man. It was sick. Yo, Harmon came out with one of the most epic lines ever. Like this is it. It's going on this man's tombstone, bro. Literally, young man, this is what men do.
Yeah, young man, this is what men do.
Young man, this is what men do.
It was actually because like a rapper like was making like raps with like using almost like the same word, like you know what I mean? Not like say like. So I started thinking of things like that.
Wait, we already stole the beat. You stole the lyrics too?
No, they were using a totally different thing of like using like stolen or inspired by like someone using like the same like different pronunciation of a word.
Gotcha.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
because what you really said was young man. That's what that's what men do.
no, I said young man.
Okay.
I said young man because I said man and then I said man and men. That was like the thing I was thinking of.
It was
you know
dope.
What I mean?
It's dope. Hey, we use that.
It's like almost saying like shoot and shot and then trying to use that. That's how I started thinking about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, ask my boy Garrett, bro. Gee, tell him we use that line almost every day, bro. Young man, that's what men do. You feel me?
Yeah. No, yeah, they say anytime they see me now, that's what they say. My dad likes that lyric. If you listen to a lot of I always talk about my dad in my songs or like give him a shout out or something like that. So
your dad's pretty badass, bro.
Yeah,
he's like almost my dad too.
Yeah, he's everybody's dad. He's a dad hoe.
There are those.
Yeah, so
yeah, shouts to Big Mike.
Yeah, a lot of hugs with those big arms of his. But yeah, so he was just like and like that's what I was saying when the lyrics and things that you said, like I went right away, like okay, talk about my mom, like you want to give something to your mom, and then from your dad, you always kind of take like inspiration, strength from him. And then also like not worrying about like the rest of the world and things like that, of like their opinion as you grow older.
That's how I feel about the whole song.
Yeah.
There's a line where I say playing chess with in the courtyard playing chess with my nephews, you know? Yeah. Like that's how I feel that whole song is. Like I don't feel like we were at all trying to we didn't have to step out of our own. You know what I'm saying? We used like what we had. And it was a real like, man, just I don't know, to the core strength right there is what I felt, And
the thing is what it got me too, because remember, like I sent you the beat or whatever, and then you did the beat, and then you sent lyrics back. And one of the things you said was like rebel activity and black flags. And I got that tatted, and then dialect just passed too. So then like that kind of got me. So then like that's when I started, like you see in my verse, I use some of like, mellow hype. There's some things, top floor. Yeah. So I was like, oh, let me try to like use some of those like as well and stuff like that. So I kind of like how you kind of started it and then I kind of added to it too.
No, like you wrote. We wrote the same way for sure, bro. So I like that. It's dope, man. So again, the joint's called Pray For Me. The joint that's streaming is produced by Slater. That's out there to the world. The one that we're going to show you guys right now is underground, straight out of the MPC, that real underground rap, straight out of Stockton and Lodi. So you get the best of the, the grungiest, the closet, I rap on the grungiest beats, whole closet cluttered with heat style, So this is it right here. We're going to give it to you guys right out of the MPC, Pryce Ellis and Harmon Wall. Let's go. So the original song Harmon had sent me, 54 Ultra, Heaven Knows. And correction, one dude's white, one dude's Hispanic. I don't know.
He's brown. He got a little bit brown in him.
A little bit of brown. So he's closer to, Hey, so we ain't trying to cause no race wars, you feel me? But it's all love, all right? I only see red, white, and blue, okay? So let's go. Hey, so check it out. So here's some of the original sample Harmon has sent me from 54 Ultra. Shouts to you guys. Heaven knows. So you were just hearing this and you're like, yeah, this is the one. I think you only sent me one. Like, bro, run that.
I sent you two.
Oh, my bad, too. Oh, yeah, Spanish. Right. My camera guy's Spanish, so it's all good. So actually, I played with that end part, too. That was cool. What I did was I pitched it up. That is fine. I sped it up just so we can get that tempo. I really like when it goes high pitched like that. I know. Heaven doesn't love you, baby. Okay. Yep. So immediately I pitched it up. We'll break through a couple things. I'm just gonna go through all the layers that I had just to see how we even got to where we got. All right, so added a little filter on it. The reason why I added the filter is because I knew ultimately it was probably gonna sound grungy, but I wanted it to where our vocals would have some room. So, you know, going vocal over vocal can get complicating. So filtered him down so that way we could have some room. And I think I took a, let's see how, oh, see, that's how I need to start the song, like, and then jump. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I never did that. I'm gonna do that. Whoa, I forgot to put that on fast. You feel me? That's going on my verse, not his. So it looks like I just went from there. Probably just some clean chops. Yeah, just chops on the bars so that way I can control the tempo. Ooh, that's in there.
Listen to me.
Give me your conchon. What do you say? Give me your chone? Oh, that's what I thought he was saying. He was getting freaky. All right, so that goes. Second layer I would put in, I'm gonna guess probably a snare. Told you, snare. So I started building it up. What was the third layer? Hats, okay. Little shakers. More percussions. By the time we get to the kick, it's a wave. Once we get to that bass.
Another white boy with the groove.
I can't dispute that, bro. Hey, but come this summer though, I will be a little darker. All right. Once this hat comes in, this is, I don't know why. This one,
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It really just has that tempo going, you know? Don't forget my signature. So that right there is 54 Ultra, Heaven Knows, sampled by Pryce Ellis. The song is actually, I'm gonna say it's Harmon Warhol featuring Pryce Ellis.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, but look at, we ended up, the crazy thing is like how spiritual it is. The song came out called Pray For Me. And the song, the actual original song is called Heaven Knows.
Oh,
crazy. And the reason why it's called Pray For Me, the reason why the song is called Pray For Me is because that's what Slater named the beat. So I had nothing to do with that. Because the day that we went into the press to record the song, we didn't even know what it was going to be called.
Not at all. We kind of, at the very last minute, was like, okay, like, let's put this song out. What's the title? We don't know. What's the title?
We had no idea.
What were the other ideas for the title?
Yeah, I don't even know, bro.
We call it, we're going to say Black Bandana or something.
Yeah, Black Flag.
Black Flags.
Yeah, we're going to call it Black Flags. But ended up working out as Pray For Me. Shouts to Slater. Had to give him props because he made the beat. So,
and there's nothing that says pray for me, but the vibe of pray for me, it was like, you know, that's all you could really do for me anyway.
That's it, bro. You feel me? Because there ain't much else you could do with me. Hey, you might as well pray for me because you ain't about to play with me. Hey, pray with me. You ain't about to play with me.
That's on the next song.
Yeah, and then even the hook, culture. Like, there's nothing. Pray for me. Man, what does he say in the hook? Moving is all I know.
Movement's all I know. It says, story up, grown man, got no time on my hands, no more wasteland or bedtime.
Yeah, when he has that little.
Yeah, but it's just his was just like, again, like how I said, you brought that energy of just like, hey, like we're moving forward. You know what I mean? I've learned from my mistakes. You know, and I'm going my time now.
Game time.
And that's what kind of culture brought out in his shit too. So that was
young man, that's what men do.
I'm gonna get it tatted, bro.
Straight up, bro. That's a hard slogan.
That's what men do. I'm trying to think of you. I'm trying to think for like.
There you go.
Acronym.
There you go, young man. That's what men do. So, young man, that's what men do. On that note, we about to kick this one for you guys live, man. Shout out Slater. Shout out Culture. Shout out to everybody else who has some input on this track. But this right here is how it all started.
Thank you, bro, for letting me be on the song.
Hey, man. Thanks for coming all the way from Lodi. Appreciate it. Let's get it.